Hello guys, and welcome to my Empire Total War United States campaign. As you know, United States has been voted in by you guys. It was a very close head-to-head between Rome Total War and Empire Total War. There wasn't really a nation I was going into with Rome Total War. I was going to pick something I preferred, as not many people voted on a particular nation. But with Empire Total War, obviously the United States was the major one that everyone wanted to see, and that's what I'm going to do here. So I had to rush through the Road to Independence campaign because I totally forgot the last minute that I've actually got to complete that in order to get to the United States. The dawning moment came when I was looking at the Grand Campaign map and I couldn't find the United States anywhere. So here we are, United States, a new nation. Campaign difficulty is going to be very hard. Battle difficulty very hard. If I get owned, then we'll come back, we'll try again. As long as you guys are happy with that. So let's start again. This is my second time recording this actually, because the first time the map movement was messing up for some reason. I'm not sure why. As if it happens again, I'll have to just bear with it and try and fix it for the next video. Basically the keys were sticking and my campaign map was just going on and on and on. Really weird. Anyway, let's start this game and start with the United States.
Your first priority should be to gain recognition of your new nation amongst the major powers in Europe through diplomacy. Then build up your fledgling navy in order to prevent the Barbary states from raiding your coastlines for slaves, and the British and Dutch from monopolizing your trade routes. Attack foreign shipping and patrol your own trade routes as much as possible to keep them open. Acquire as much of the American continent as possible in order to secure your borders from attack, beginning with those native tribes who remained loyal to the British during the Revolutionary War. In order to avoid an early land war with stronger powers, it may also be necessary to purchase land from the French and Spanish through diplomacy.
Alrighty, nice introduction, thank you. And it just dawned on me right now actually that I'm actually going to be playing against my own guys. My own country. Sounds good. So it's an interesting way of playing this. So, first thing I'm going to do is just pop these guys into the rightful territories.
At the ready.
Just to keep the population happy and stuff and keep it well defended, etc.
Citizens, march! At the ready. Forward! For crown and country!
Got a minister. Missionary. Just pop him into there actually, because the religion isn't 100% there. Just for now. And as she said, let's go for diplomatic relations. Europe. I'm already allied with France and trading with Spain, Sweden and the United Provinces. Obviously in friendly with Great Britain, I'm not going to be able to try anything with them. Let's just start by trying to request some trade agreements with people. There we go, there's one there. And that's, oh no, we've got one available here, obviously because that's via land. That other one was via the sea. They want a single payment. I'm willing to pay you to trade with me, that is absolutely fine. Give me a bit more income every turn and short-term loss of a bit of money. And as you guys all know, what I like to do at the start of any Empire Total War or any Total War campaign is to focus on economics for a bit, get my economy booming for a bit. I'm not sure how aggressive the AI are going to be, so I'm not sure how long we're going to do this for. But for now, we're going to go for the economy. So let's do research and technology. And in fact, a lot of it is taken up. I think I can afford to do any philosophy. I mean, -1 happiness doesn't seem that great at the moment, although I do need something on the economy side. I could try and build some more farms to get them upgraded, but for now I'll place this on. Let's see what this is here. Take down the upkeep of all naval units. That sounds more appealing right now because I need to make sure I have a strong force in the sea. So, right. Let's go for that. Sorry, I'm just checking what that was. I knew what it was, I'm just checking the specific name. So I'm probably going to go for all these. I just want to go for the cheapest at the moment, just to make sure that I can cram as many in as I can at once, therefore allowing a lot to sort of jump in there at once rather than having a couple just puddling in there a bit at a time. Once I've established that, I can then focus on the more expensive ones. Let's actually just change this controls to WASD style. Just a bit more convenient for me, seeing as I'm an FPS player. The religion is there is fine, the happiness in there isn't great, but it seems to be alright. I'm going to go for a craft workshop for now. What's happening here? Commercial port. I'm going to go that, and then I'm going to go shipyard probably, because I don't have that much way of. Yeah, I'm going to go for a difficult. I want to actually focus on my economy a bit, so do that. Let's see what else, what other options I've got left, which is practically nothing apart from other farms. Okay, that's alright. Income next turn is 5239. Main objectives, what am I going to focus on? Well, I've got to capture regions, but I've got to capture regions in America itself, which seems fairly boring from my perspective. So I'm going to capture those regions, but I'm going to move into Europe as well. I fancy taking Great Britain, to be honest. It seems like a very bold move and a very funny move, from my opinion, changing history like that. So, I've got a lot of navy fleets surrounding my own, so I need to sort of go for a shipyard as soon as I can. Actually, I probably should have built one then. I was just panicking about economy there. Next turn I will build a shipyard and a few more other economic buildings. The alliance is broken between those two. Before I do anything, just go for a shipyard right now. So they're already
Officer on deck!
they're already advancing to do something. Right, before I go any further, actually, I'm just going to say now, for anyone noticing, I haven't installed Darth mod yet. That will be installed as soon as these videos are up. I will get those, definitely get that out of there, because the Darth mod really does help. At the moment, it doesn't really matter because I'm focusing on my economy at the moment. But when it does matter, I will, for the battles, etc., the mod will be there and ready to sort of go through. Alright, just thinking about what to do. So let's look at the trade. Let's look at what's the biggest income. Ivory, obviously. Cotton and sugar. Tobacco isn't too high, and coffee doesn't seem to be too high either. So with that knowledge, I can. Ooh, tobacco's not high. Tobacco isn't too high, but tobacco isn't too bad either. It's not that bad. So with that knowledge, I'm just going to build a cotton warehouse for now. It's quite a big hole in my budget. 6396 next to and ending it.